So we are live. So just remember, so for wide trips offset, this is the first one we learned. We're setting our audibles, which you should already set
Yep.
to PA shot, comebacks, halfback angle, and PA read.
Yeah.
We'll just start with halfback angle. With this, just you can streak your seam, and then you want to read your seam route first, and then if something's wide open like that, I'm typically reading it my seam, my crosser, and then my halfback angle. Because by the time you get through those first two reads, your halfback angle should have made the cut. So seam's not open. I have my crosser. If I pass lead that down,
On this play, do we custom, like, do we bring the crosser all the way down, or do we leave it
no,
like
no, no.
that?
You leave it like that on this one.
Okay.
Because it is a crosser, you can't smart stem it.
Or you can't.
Yeah, but you don't want to anyways. It's a stock crosser that's really unique.
Yeah.
And then I have my seam, so I'm gonna take that. Colin Johnson drops it, but it's whatever. Again, have my seam. The guy who created, I think it was the run and shoot offense, basically said never pass up an open guy. So even if it's a check down, take it. My running back decides to drop the ball because my guys hate me. Again, I have my crosser wide open. All right. So that was halfback angle. Now let's go to PA shot. We motion in the solo guy and take off that route because it's nasty. What you can do with this is you can streak him to kind of clear out for the crosser, or you can kind of create like a levels concept where you smart route this post all the way down. And of course he's stuck blocking. Whatever. But in game, if you have this drag open, take it every single time.
Yeah.
Good throw,
Damn.
dickhead. Alright, I have my crosser. And then, if you think you can get... I keep forgetting to switch my play. If you think you can get this crosser open pretty consistently against someone, like they're leaving the middle of the field open, just put your guy on a streak. I have my drag. I'm not gonna throw it. They're either running match or man, but I'm really trying to. Again, it's gonna be man again, so I have my drag. Can they switch to like a regular fucking zone, bro? There we go. Again, Colin Johnson's only 87 speed, but if you have anyone faster, they're gonna fry on that. Just another thing you could do is actually perfect. So setup one, we're doing this. We're streaking square. It's gonna be square for you. It's X for me. You're gonna streak square to kind of clear out for this post and crosser that's smart stemmed all the way down.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be man. That's open, and then setup two is where we're dragging and then streaking. So you have two setups out of here. All right. Next play is gonna be comebacks, and again motion in. You can either drag square or you can streak them to kind of clear out, and you can put your running back on like an out route as like a type of check down. But You're reading this up the seam. That's not open. Your tight end. All right, seam, tight end. My tight end's open, but I'm going to throw this comeback late because I saw it was man coverage. If you read that it's man coverage, just throw your comeback route. Again, it's man coverage again, but there's an ungodly amount of pressure, and my guy's getting pressed the fuck out of. So I'm going to drag this time. My seam's open. I'm throwing it. Okay, my linebacker just makes a fucking incredible play. Oh my god, and it just whatever. Okay, next play.
Yeah.
You get the point. Is this PA read. Block. And then motion Phillips. You can either streak Phillips or you can drag him, whichever you prefer. And then you can streak Tart, and you can try and free up this S route or this deep crosser. You know, my tight end's open. Take that. And let me try and get this S route to develop. It's not, but I have my crosser. Again, he's 87 speed, so he's not going to beat his man. But if you have anyone faster than that, you're going to have a touchdown. Again, my crosser's wide open, so I take it. He probably dropped that. Yep. Okay. And next, did we go over all 4 audibles or no?
Yeah, we did.
Okay. Lastly is going to be the slow-go seam. So you're just going to speed out this guy, and you're going to smart stem this all the way down, and you know, you're going to bring this guy double move suck in this game, so you can either streak him or drag him. And then we're going to put our tight end on a corner route, and you can smart stem this all the way down to create like a levels concept late. But typically, you're going to try and throw the seam. It's not open. My guys bump into each other. And hold up. I'm labbing this. I'm seeing if I smart stem this all the way up. And let me leave it like this. Yeah, I don't like that. So yeah, just smart stem this all the way down, speed out, and then corner. You can leave it like this if you want. I had my seam if I wanted it. I saw my tight end. You know, you're gonna have a lot more time compared to practice mode, being able to throw this. And my guy keeps getting bumped. So one thing to look out for, well, that's good for you, is if you see him get pressed, you're gonna have like a over the top animation type, like you're gonna cook him over the top. Yeah, so perfect. So we're gonna smart sim, bang. So he didn't get bro. I need to switch the coverage so I can show you what the fuck I'm talking about. And then fuck it, they can blitz. I'm gonna max protect here just so I have time. And I called it fucking wrong. Please tell me he gets pressed. No, of course not. I wish I could tell these dudes to press. I think cover 2 man presses automatically. I'll see. Okay, cool. So he presses, and then you can lead it over the top. Again, bro, just give me some goddamn time. I hate this game right now. Again, he gets pressed. He's either gonna... So basically, he's either gonna run underneath the press, or he's gonna get pressed and win over top.
Yeah.
Bro.
Damn.
Oh my god. Alright, he beat him over the top, so I'm gonna pass lead this up and get an inaccurate and throw straight at the safety. Cool. Okay, whatever. You get the fucking point.
Yeah.
And then we also went over bunch open offset.
Yeah.
So again, make sure you're on the opposite hash when you're running this play to get the beater. And then just put your guy on a... you can run this stock and keep him on the flat, or you can put him on a corner and smart stem it all the way down. And my guys bump each other, but, you know, it's a touchdown if it's accurate.
Yeah.
And then...
Are we dragging?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, my guys get bumped, and I just have no fucking time to run a play. It's man, so again, this route can't get pressed. It can get bumped by every fucking thing else, but it can't get pressed. And then, you know, if that's not open, you're gonna have your tight end corner, or your corner. Again, it can't get pressed, so, you know, it's a touchdown if you can throw an accurate ball. I'm really trying to showcase this corner route that gets open. Yeah. You know, if you get the time, it's such a deep corner that no zone's going to be able to cover it unless they're manually putting, like, their guys in 30-yard curl flats. And then it cooks on man because it is a corner route. Next play is this RPO read. Remember, with the read, we can either throw it, which I should have done, or you can keep it and kind of move around. I don't know if you have the type of QB to be scrambling willy or nilly like that, but if you only need a couple yards, this is really good. And then
you can pick up like five,
yeah.
6 off of read option. He's got like 81 speed, so he can get a little bit.
And then wide trail, we're just streaking our guy and running its stock. We're looking at this trail route immediately. Yeah, and Colin Johnson just decides to fucking fall over. Again, bro.
Damn, that's crazy.
Oh, I'm running flood. Perfect. Well, there's my corner route that I wanted. All fucking... Again, I have this dragger right away, but typically a user's going to take that, so your trail route's going to get open. Next is the sprint Z spot. So your setup is like this. You streak your inner wide receiver, and then on the outer guy, you're putting a speed out. And then you know, it's so far out that no one's covering this seam right now, so I could throw this seam right away, like as just like a pre-read. You know, he doesn't hold on to it, but again, it's man. Hold up. So, you know, this looks like man to me. So I'm typically just going to wait for my corner route to develop or my S route on the backside. So it is... I'm just not getting fucking time. But, so say it is man, and, you know, this looks like man. I'm just going into Y trail right away. Or I'm audibling to flood. Because those are my man beating plays. But if it's zone, I want to run this, and they just audibled. I've never seen that before. again, I have my seam right away, so I can just take that. All right. So this looks typically like zone, so I'm going to set this up. I have my corner route if I want it. I'm going to take it. And remember, you have like 3 throwing windows with this S route, and so you can throw it up the seam right away if they're not getting pressed.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's going to match. I can throw it underneath the deep blue coverages if... Again, it's going to match, so you can throw it. If it's man and your guy has good route running, my guys have like 60 overall right now, route running. If it's man, you can throw it on the second cut and be fine, but my guys can't cut at all. Because I think you need... I think it's 90 deep route running to really run this S route effectively. And then, again, I have my bomb underneath, and Brian Branch just makes a great play.
Marvin Harrison might have that much. You might have 90 deep route run.
Yeah, and then you just have your typical RPOs, which the other ones... Just remember, come out and sprint Z-spot or the other RPO that we talked about.
Yeah.
RPO peak wide receiver screen, I think.
Yeah, it's that one.
And then we have our box offset, same concepts as before. We have our slot trail, our halfback angle, our verts, and like PA read. And then another pretty good formation that I like is this tight slots open. I set my audibles to...
Tight slot open?
Yep.
What do you set your audibles to?
Wheel switch, RPO peak, bench switch, and PA read.
Yep, I got them all.
Okay, first play we'll go over is this PA read.
Okay.
So, again, like that flood play out of the bunch open, like offset, we have a fade route that can't get pressed. So if they're pressed up against this, you're going to beat it. And then what I like about this is the alignment is you have your tight end on basically the opposite side of where he normally would be lined up. Typically in something like this, your tight end's going to be on the right side. And then it's a stock zig. Stock zigs are really good this year. They're as good as speed outs. And then again, same thing with the fade. You can pass lead this all the way out if there's like no zone there. And then what's up?
Are you running the play action here?
You can take it out if you want. I was just running it just because. And then you have a tight end crosser, like we showcased before. Crossers are very good. And then you have this deep post. This deep post, much like that S route, is going to get underneath like cover 3s and cover 4s. And if you get the time, you're going to be able to throw this deep. But again, my guys don't really have that good of route running right now, so they can't run it as effectively. But if it's man coverage like that, you can throw that deep post as well. But my guy's not going to get open. Well, it's going to get overthrown. Oh wow, we throw an accurate ball, but doesn't matter. But first route, your first route is always going to be the zig. You're going to look at the zig, and then you're going to look at this tight end crosser. So, zig's open almost every single time, and then I can throw this crosser over the top if I want later. And then the next play is going to be this bench switch because you get a C route. C routes are so good, and people don't really use them. Oh. Please. And then so with with this play, do you see how this corner route kind of has like a weird cut on it? Like it's not like a straight cut
Yeah.
on Phillips. It's because it's a short corner, so you're gonna get like a more explosive cut out of it if your guy has good route running. Mine doesn't. Let me just throw this laser. So this is really good, but what you can do is, so you can run this as like a post and then streak your tight end. So you're gonna get a really good post animation, and then you can drag your inner guy. So this is how I would run corner, and then I'll try and throw the C route if it gets open. It doesn't get open, but I have my post over the top if I just pass let it down. So we're just dragging our slot receiver on the right. We're motioning over our outside receiver on the left over to the right, and then streaking the tight end. And I'll see if I can get the C route. No, I can't. I might have it here. Yep, there. C routes are super good against man coverage and getting underneath deep thirds. So, you know, if you want to get real freaky, you could streak your running back as well and go 5 out, and then have your running back up the seam if it gets open, or you can throw the C route underneath the deep third. Next is going to be wheel switch. You get a stock wheel route, which is always great. Only thing I would do is, can I please see my routes? Again, this is another double move. This sucks. So what I would do is, you can either drag him, or you can put him like on a post. And this kind of is like a little 4 vert setup. And you know, the wheel route is going to beat man coverage if you have a guy who's decent. That post is going to get open if you have a guy who's decent at route running. Or, you know, you could just drag him and then you put him like on a corner. So you're creating like a levels concept on the left, and then I'm really trying to throw this wheel route to you, or show you this wheel route. Let me switch to, I don't want match cover 3. Oh, there. Okay. I'm just going to leave it stock like this for now and just look at this right side. So this streak is going to run off the deep third, and motherfucker, if I don't get time, bro, I'm max protecting. This streak is going to run off the deep third, and you can throw this up the seam underneath.
Okay, yeah.
And, you know, just another setup you can do is you hitch the guy that you motion over, and then you can put Y on a corner route. So this corner route's going to get, if you get the time to throw it over across, you're essentially creating a high-low concept with the middle linebacker that's on the right. So he's either going to have to cover this curl, or he's going to have to cover the post. And then if you get enough time, this post, because the streak and wheel are running off the zones on the right side, you're going to get crazy. You're going to get like a crazy pass out of here. Brian Branch has 99... has deep zone KO and 99 like zone and play rec, so that's why he's playing this ball. But
Yeah.
This is going to be super good if I just get enough time and not throw an inaccurate. Okay, let me try running this away from the Brian Branch side. Post. There. Bro, I just need fucking time. Okay. Next play is just RPO peak slant. That's just super easy to figure out. It's just an RPO. Okay, that was it for that. And I think we're good. All these other ones don't necessarily matter too much.
Is there do like what am I trying to say here? Like dominant run formation, like the Y trips offset and the Y off trips. Are those the only
Doubles.
ones
No,
able
pistol doubles. And,
pistol double?
yeah.
Okay. What are the is there any audibles for that or do you just
Yeah.
all right.
So audibles are halfback zones. So with halfback zones, halfback zone has the quickest handoff in the game. So a lot of people like it because it's so quick to hand off the ball. You're not waiting forever. And then jet touch pass is it's basically it's a pass but it's a run. And then PA post shot and PA boot.
PA
Both PAs. So PA boot and PA post shot.
Boot. All right.
And then, so with halfback zone, just keep it to the same hand side of the ball. So if your QB's right-handed, hand the ball off to the right.
Off to the right, yeah.
Because it's going to be faster. It's practice mode, so this run is like not going to work at all because the D-line insta-shed everything. But So in game, I run this to the right side, but you get really good cutback lanes out of halfback zone going back to the left. So like you hand this off, it's not going to work because it's practice. Yeah, and my left tackle just doesn't block anyone. Doesn't happen again. Yeah, okay. It's not going to work. But jet touch pass, if you ever watch Ragin play, Ragin runs this a lot. It picks up so many yards because you just get outside. The blocking is so incredible. Even in practice mode, they can't fucking hold my cock. And then, your two pass plays, just cancel the play action, and you can run these stock. You really don't...
Both of them?
Yeah. And then if you want, just streak your tight end to clear out for your two crossers. And then, again, you have a fade route that can't really get pressed. So if you pass lead it to the outside, you're going to have a touchdown.
All right.
And then, again, with U-off trips, if this gets halfback zone, you're good. It does. So for this halfback
let me go to that. U-off trips. So, halfback.
You're going to do halfback dive, halfback stretch, halfback zone weak, and then tight end cross.
Halfback dive, halfback. What else was there?
Halfback stretch and halfback zone weak.
Halfback zone weak.
And then do tight end cross. First play I want to show you actually is this PA boot Y drag, so call that.
PA boot Y drag. All right.
And so what you're gonna do is you're gonna leave the stock, and you're not leaving it in stock. You're streaking your tight end that's not running this little like cross and up route.
Yeah.
And what that's gonna do is it's not gonna give me enough time to throw the fucking ball. That's what it's gonna do. Let me try canceling the play action. Maybe that helps. Is that streak?
Oh, X.
Yeah, X is wide open on that crosser.
Right, yeah. That little.
But that streak runs off anything that's going to cover this out and up. And most users, if they see a cross, they're going to go cover it. But this super late cuts up the field, and you have that for massive chunks of yards. And then tight end cross, you can leave the stock. Again, you have that fade route on that left side that gets open. If you want to create something that, this post route doesn't typically do anything, what you can is you can leave it on like this little corner, and it gets a really good animation out of here too. Or you can just streak it and, hope you get something up the seam.
Yeah.
But this is super good for runs because pistol runs are the best. I taught you about duo. Duo's super good out of shotgun.
Yeah.
But pistol runs are super good. There was a MCS guy who ran pistol bunch, and the runs are very hard to shoot. And let's see. The spread flex could be cool to run, but typically if you're playing a Madden game, you don't want more than like 4 to 6 formations typically. So
Yeah.
the spread flex could be cool, but I don't think it's not necessarily needed. And then for anything running wise, there maybe this ace offset, wing slot. No, I think you're good with what you have.
Yeah, I think so.